What's going on YouTube? Listen up, young elder gang. This is Chief Walking Bird, back at you with another banger. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video, fam. I hope this video get at least 100,000 likes. In the following video, you will find history, definitions, scripture, information, and best of all, what we Americans have been deprived of from the beginning, the truth. Keep in mind, this content used in this video is intended for educational and informational purposes only. We will give you the total truth as we best understand it today. Be sure to hit that like button, young elder gang. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hit that bell and don't forget to check back with us every day for new content. All right, let's get started. Dreams. Those fleeting ethereal experiences that transport us to realms both familiar and strange. They have captivated humanity for centuries, inspiring countless myths, stories, and philosophical inquiries. From the vivid landscapes of our wildest fantasy to the unsettling depths of our deepest fears, dreams hold an undeniable power over our minds and emotions. But what are dreams exactly? Are they merely random firings of neurons, or do they hold a deeper meaning, offering us a glimpse into the hidden workings of our subconscious? Imagine a world where the laws of physics bend to your will, where time and space warp and twist, and where the impossible becomes possible. This is the realm of dreams, a nightly odyssey into the depths of our own minds. But what exactly happens in our brains when we dream? How do these bizarre and often illogical narratives come to life? Dreams are often described as visual experiences, a kaleidoscope of images flashing before our mind's eye. These images, ranging from the mundane to the fantastical, form the very fabric of our dreams, shaping the landscapes, characters, and narratives that unfold as we slumber. But where do these images come from? And what gives them their seemingly lifelike quality? The human brain is a master storyteller, constantly weaving together fragments of memories, experiences, and emotions into a cohesive narrative. During REM sleep, this process goes into overdrive, drawing upon a vast repertoire of stored images to create the visual tapestry of our dreams. These images may be derived from recent experiences, long forgotten memories, or even our deepest fears and desires. Dreams are not merely visual spectacles. They are also deeply emotional experiences. Fear, joy, sadness, anger. These emotions color our dreams, shaping our reactions to the unfolding narratives and influencing the overall tone of the dream world. But why are emotions so heightened during dreams, often amplified to an almost surreal degree? The limbic system, the emotional center of the brain, shows increased activity during REM sleep, particularly the amygdala, a region associated with processing fear and other strong emotions. This heightened activity may explain why dreams can evoke such intense emotional responses, even when the events themselves seem illogical or outlandish. Dreams often speak to us in a language of symbols, using objects, characters, and settings as metaphors for our waking lives, thoughts, and emotions. A recurring dream of being chased, for example, might symbolize feelings of anxiety or a sense of being overwhelmed in one's waking life. But how do we begin to decipher this symbolic language? And what insights can it offer into our subconscious minds? Dream interpretation is an ancient practice with roots in cultures around the world. While there is no single definitive guide to dream symbolism, certain archetypes and motifs appear across cultures and time periods, suggesting a universal language of the subconscious mind. While visual imagery and emotions dominate the landscape of our dreams, they are not the only sensory experiences we encounter in the sleeping world. Sounds, smells, tastes, and even physical sensations can all weave their way into our dreams, adding layers of richness and complexity to these nocturnal adventures. Although our physical senses are largely dormant during sleep, the brain regions responsible for processing sensory information remain active. This explains why we can hear music in our dreams, smell freshly baked bread, or feel the warmth of the sun on our skin, even though these stimuli are not present in our external environment. Dreams are more than just fleeting images and emotions. They are also fertile ground for ideas. In the realm of sleep, our minds are free to wander, making connections and exploring possibilities that might elude us in our waking hours. This boundless creativity can lead to breakthroughs in problem solving, artistic inspiration, and even scientific discoveries. The relaxed and uninhibited state of the dreaming mind allows for a fluidity of thought that can lead to unexpected insights and novel solutions. Unconstrained by logic and reason, the dreaming mind can make leaps of association and explore unconventional paths, leading to aha moments that might not occur to the conscious mind. A realm where time and space bend to the will of your subconscious, where the laws of physics are mere suggestions, and where the impossible becomes not only possible, but vividly real. This is the matrix of dreams, a dimension of consciousness that exists beyond the confines of our waking reality. In this realm, we are no longer bound by the limitations of our physical bodies or the constraints of logic and reason. We can soar through the air, breathe underwater, teleport to distant lands, and even travel through time, all within the boundless landscapes of our own minds. Deep within the intricate folds of our brains, a symphony of activity unfolds as we drift into the realm of sleep. This nocturnal orchestra, far from being at rest, hums with a symphony of electrical impulses, chemical messengers, and neural networks firing in concert, creating the symphony of our dreams. While we sleep, our brains are hard at work, consolidating memories, processing emotions, and rehearsing for future events. This intricate dance of neural activity, once thought to be random and meaningless, is now recognized as a vital process essential for our cognitive and emotional well-being. Sleep, far from being a passive state of unconsciousness, is a dynamic process, a carefully choreographed ballet of brainwave activity, physiological changes, and psychological shifts. As we drift off to sleep, our brains cycle through distinct stages, each characterized by unique patterns of neural activity and physiological markers. The first stage, known as drowsiness, marks the transition from wakefulness to sleep. Our brain waves begin to slow, our muscles relax, and our heart rate and breathing become more regular. As we descend deeper into sleep, we enter stage 2, characterized by further slowing of brain waves and bursts of electrical activity known as sleep spindles. Melatonin, the cosmic conductor. As darkness descends and the world around us quiets, a tiny gland nestled deep within our brains begins to orchestrate a symphony of physiological changes that prepare us for sleep. This gland, the pineal gland, secretes a hormone known as melatonin, a chemical messenger that plays a crucial role in regulating our sleep-wake cycle. Melatonin, often referred to as the hormone of darkness, is produced in response to changes in light levels detected by our eyes. As daylight fades, melatonin levels begin to rise, signaling to our bodies that it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. REM, where dreams take flight. About 90 minutes after we drift off to sleep, our brains embark on a remarkable journey, transitioning into a stage of sleep known as rapid eye movement, or REM sleep, the stage most closely associated with vivid dreaming. During REM sleep, our brains come alive with activity, resembling the brainwave patterns of wakefulness, while our bodies remain still, paralyzed in a state of temporary immobility. This paradoxical stage of sleep, characterized by both heightened brain activity and muscle paralysis, is when the most vivid and memorable dreams typically occur. It is during this stage that the boundaries between our conscious and subconscious minds blur, allowing our thoughts, emotions, and memories to interweave and manifest as the surreal narratives of our dreams. Remembering the Odyssey, unlocking dream recall. Dreams, those fleeting glimpses into the hidden recesses of our minds, often fade upon awakening, like whispers carried away by the morning breeze. While we may awaken with a vague sense of wonder or unease, the details of our nocturnal adventures often elude our grasp, leaving us with a sense of mystery and intrigue. The ephemeral nature of dreams is due, in part, to the neurochemical changes that occur during sleep. During REM sleep, levels of neurotransmitters like norepinephrine, which play a role in memory consolidation, are suppressed. This suppression, while essential for creating the dream state, also makes it more difficult for our brains to encode and store dream memories. Our dreams, though often fantastical and surreal, are not entirely divorced from the reality we inhabit during our waking hours. Like echoes reverberating through the corridors of our minds, the events, emotions, and experiences of our daily lives find their way into the fabric of our dreams, shaping the landscapes, characters, and narratives that unfold as we slumber. The sights, sounds, smells, tastes, and tactile sensations we encounter throughout the day leave subtle imprints on our minds, like seeds planted in the fertile soil of our subconscious. During sleep, these seeds germinate and blossom, transforming into the vivid imagery and sensory experiences that populate our dreams. Our senses, those portals through which we perceive the world around us, continue to exert their influence even as we slumber, painting the canvas of our dreams with vivid hues, textures, and sounds. The aromas of freshly brewed coffee, the caress of a gentle breeze, the cacophony of a bustling city street. These sensory experiences, though absent from our immediate environment, can all weave their way into the fabric of our dreams, adding layers of richness and complexity to these nocturnal adventures. Imagine, for instance, drifting off to sleep after a day spent exploring a bustling marketplace. The air thick with the aroma of exotic spices, the sounds of vendors hawking their wares, and the vibrant colors of silks and tapestries. These sensory impressions, imprinted upon your mind, may resurface in your dreams, transforming into a surreal dreamscape where the laws of physics bend and the impossible becomes possible. Emotions, those powerful currents that course through our waking lives, shaping our thoughts, behaviors, and interactions, do not simply vanish as we drift off to sleep. Like subterranean rivers, they flow beneath the surface of our consciousness, influencing the landscape and narratives of our dreams. often amplifying and distorting our experiences in ways that reflect our deepest fears, desires, and unresolved conflicts. A day fraught with anxiety and stress, for instance, might give rise to dreams filled with menacing figures, precarious situations, or a pervasive sense of unease. The unresolved tension from a heated argument with a loved one might manifest as a dream in which communication breaks down, misunderstandings abound, or walls seem to rise between you. The media mirror reflections in our dreams. In our media-saturated world, where we are bombarded with a constant stream of images, sounds, and stories, it should come as no surprise that the content we consume finds its way into the fabric of our dreams. From the latest blockbuster movies and catchy pop songs to the news headlines that dominate our social media feeds, the media we consume shapes our perceptions, influences our emotions, and ultimately seeps into the subconscious landscape of our dreams. A thrilling action movie, for instance, might inspire dreams of car chases, explosions, and daring escapes, while a romantic comedy might lead to dreams of whirlwind romances, witty banter, and happily ever afters. A haunting melody from a favorite song might become the soundtrack to a dream, its rhythm and lyrics weaving themselves into the emotional tapestry of our nocturnal adventures. Precognitive whispers, dreams of things to come. Throughout history, dreams have been attributed with prophetic powers, believed to offer glimpses into the future, foretelling events yet to come. From ancient oracles, interpreting the dreams of kings, to modern-day individuals claiming to have dreamt of future disasters or triumphs, the notion of precognitive dreams continues to captivate our imaginations and fuel our fascination with the mysteries of the human mind. While mainstream science remains skeptical of precognition, often attributing such experiences to coincidence, selective memory, or the brain's tendency to find patterns where none exist, many individuals remain convinced of the prophetic potential of dreams. They point to anecdotal accounts of dreams that seemingly predicted future events with uncanny accuracy, suggesting that our minds may have access to information beyond the realm of our conscious awareness. Navigating the dream realm, a map of our inner worlds. The realm of dreams, a vast and ever-shifting landscape of the mind, is as diverse and multifaceted as the individuals who inhabit it. Like explorers charting a new continent, we encounter a myriad of dreamscapes, each with its own unique terrain, inhabitants, and atmosphere. To navigate this inner world, we need a map, a guide to the different types of dreams we experience, and the insights they may offer into our waking lives. From the mundane to the fantastical, the terrifying to the sublime, our dreams reflect the full spectrum of human experience. Some dreams seem to mirror our waking reality, replaying events from our day or reflecting our current concerns. Others transport us to realms of pure imagination, where the laws of physics bend to the will of our subconscious minds. Normal dreams, the everyday landscapes of our minds. Normal dreams, those nightly sojourns into the realm of sleep, are as familiar as the faces of loved ones, as commonplace as the routines of our daily lives. These dreams, often a hodgepodge of recent experiences, fleeting thoughts and unresolved emotions, may seem random and disjointed upon awakening, yet they offer a glimpse into the workings of our subconscious minds. Imagine, for instance, drifting off to sleep after a particularly hectic day, your mind abuzz with deadlines, errands, and unfinished tasks. As you enter the dream realm, these fragments of your day may resurface, transformed into a bizarre and often illogical narrative. Your boss might morph into a talking animal. Your commute might become a wild goose chase through a labyrinthine city. And your to-do list might manifest as a menacing stack of papers threatening to topple over. Daydreams, conscious flights of fancy. Daydreams, those fleeting escapes into the realm of imagination, are like butterflies flitting through the garden of our minds, adding a touch of whimsy and wonder to even the most mundane of days. Unlike the involuntary nature of nighttime dreams, daydreams are conscious creations, deliberate flights of fancy that allow us to explore possibilities, indulge in fantasies, and escape the confines of our immediate surroundings. Imagine, for instance, sitting in a boring meeting, your mind wandering as the speaker drones on. Suddenly, you're transported to a tropical beach, the sun warming your skin, the gentle waves lapping at your feet, a refreshing drink in your hand. Or perhaps you're lost in a daydream of achieving a long-held ambition, accepting an award, publishing a book, or traveling the world. Lucid dreams, awakening within the dream. Imagine a dream in which you become aware that you are dreaming. A realm where you are no longer a passive observer, but an active participant, free to shape the dream landscape, interact with its inhabitants, and even control the direction of the narrative. This is the realm of lucid dreaming, a state of consciousness in which we become aware that we are dreaming while still immersed in the dream world. Lucid dreaming is like stepping through the looking glass, a surreal experience in which the boundaries between our conscious and subconscious minds blur, granting us access to a realm of infinite possibilities. Within a lucid dream, we can fly through the air, walk through walls, conjure objects out of thin air, and even revisit past memories or explore potential futures. Recurring dreams, those nocturnal visitors that return again and again, often carrying the same unsettling themes, symbols, or emotional undercurrents, can feel like whispers from our subconscious, beckoning us to pay attention to unresolved conflicts, unprocessed emotions, or patterns in our waking lives that require our attention. Imagine, for instance, a recurring dream of being unprepared for an important exam, the familiar anxiety washing over you as you realize you've forgotten to study, lost your notes, or arrived at the wrong location. This dream, though unsettling, might be a reflection of underlying insecurities about your abilities, a fear of failure, or a need for greater preparation in certain areas of your life. False awakenings, trapped in the labyrinth of dreams. Imagine waking up, going through your morning routine, and heading off to work, only to realize that you're still dreaming, trapped in a surreal loop of consciousness, where the boundaries between the dream world and waking reality blur. This disorienting experience is known as a false awakening, a dream within a dream that can leave us feeling confused, disoriented, and even a little creeped out. False awakenings often occur in conjunction with lucid dreaming, as our minds struggle to distinguish between the different layers of consciousness. We might experience a series of false awakenings, each time believing we've finally woken up, only to realize we're still ensnared in the dream world. Nightmares, facing our fears in the shadows of sleep. Nightmares, those heart-pounding, sweat-inducing, visceral experiences that jolt us from sleep leaving us gasping for air and dreading the return of darkness, are the shadow side of the dream world, the unwelcome visitors that tap into our deepest fears, anxieties, and unresolved traumas. While nightmares can be incredibly disturbing, they are in essence the brain's way of processing and attempting to resolve emotional distress. They often arise during times of stress, anxiety, or trauma, serving as a nocturnal pressure valve, releasing pent-up emotions that we may be suppressing or avoiding during our waking hours. The importance of dreams. As we awaken from the ethereal realm of dreams, the echoes of those nocturnal adventures often linger in our minds, leaving us with a sense of wonder, intrigue, and sometimes even a touch of unease. While the fleeting nature of dreams can make them seem ephemeral and insignificant, they offer valuable insights into the hidden depths of our minds, revealing our fears, desires, anxieties, and aspirations in ways that our waking consciousness often obscures. Dreams, far from being mere random firings of neurons, are a reflection of our innermost selves, a tapestry woven from the threads of our experiences, emotions, and subconscious processes. By paying attention to the landscapes, characters, symbols, and narratives that populate our dreams, we can gain a deeper understanding of our own minds, unlocking hidden patterns, beliefs, and motivations that shape our waking lives. Continuing the exploration. As we conclude our exploration of the dream realm, it's important to remember that this journey is far from over. The world of dreams, like the universe itself, is vast, mysterious, and full of uncharted territories waiting to be explored. Each dream we experience, whether mundane or extraordinary, terrifying or sublime, offers us a glimpse into the infinite potential of the human mind. By continuing to pay attention to our dreams, recording them in detail, and reflecting on their possible meanings, we deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. The more we explore the landscapes of our dreams, the more familiar they become, and the more adept we become at navigating the often surreal terrain of our subconscious mind.